I was going through some social media posts this morning, just doing my usual trawl as I do to see if there's anything that I need to deal with. And I noticed there were quite a few posts up about the war in Ukraine, the injustice that's going on, the increasing fuel costs and the increasing cost of living. And these posts had gathered quite a bit of momentum. There were lots of comments in the thread. And the comments were all, I'm not saying they're wrong, but they were very, very negative. And you could see quite clearly that people are worried and people are suffering. When I say suffering, I mean suffering mentally. They're worrying about stuff that's causing them mental suffering. But I want you to understand this is that when you suffer, other people around you that you care for suffer too. It's like a disease, it spreads. So the purpose of this video is to ask you, for your sake and for those you love, is to find the way to remain calm. Now, if everything external to you is going to hell in a handbasket, for want of a better expression, then the only place you're going to find peace is inside you. So just sit quietly, focus on your breath, and breathe nice and slow. It's meditation, basically. The beautiful thing about meditation is if you can breathe, you can do it. And as I've said time and time again, you can't fail at it. Because think about what panic does. And I use the analogy of a boat crossing a river. If you've got a lot of people on a boat and all of a sudden everyone starts to panic, and it only takes one person to start panicking and then it can spread like wildfire. What could happen if that boat's in unstable waters is the boat will rock and it could capsize and everyone goes into the sea, and some people, maybe everyone, possibly drown. So it takes one person to create a panic, but it also takes one person to remain calm and spread calm throughout other people. And that's what I urge you to do. Now, I put a post up yesterday about a conflict management course that we're thinking about running in November. And one of the things that I'm going to be talking about and teaching on there is how you remain calm, how you become more compassionate. Because it's quite simple, really. If you have to deal with a conflict situation where someone else is angry, possibly talking to you in an aggressive way, if you can't remain calm, then that will affect you. And then the situation just escalates. So we need to find ways to do this. And honestly, it starts with you. You are the most important person to remain calm. So you need to go inside yourself. Forget about what's happening outside. We've been through it before. I'm 62 years old. I've been through recessions. I've been through conflicts. We've lived through some very tough times, and they'll always come. And we can blame who we like, but that doesn't solve the problem. If you start to worry, you're going to suffer. And like I said earlier on, that will spread to the people around you who will suffer as a consequence of your suffering. Take refuge in yourself. Slow your breathing down. Sit quietly. Go somewhere where you can be on your own. Listen to a guided meditation. You can get them on all sorts of apps these days. And just breathe slowly. You'll access other parts of the brain, that will calm you down and allow you to think more rationally. And that's the other thing. And I put a video up about this on one of our Facebook groups today. Our brains operate at various frequencies, and most people are running at a frequency of 20 cycles per second. That's when they're thinking about stuff and doing stuff. But it's not constructive thinking. If you can slow your breathing rate down and slow your brain waves down to under 10 cycles per second, you start to actually access more creative areas of your brain. So don't let the world make you panic. Right? You take control of your mind. By taking control of your mind, you control your emotional state. And by taking control of your emotional state, you can affect others in a more positive way. I hope that helps. Have a great day. And if now this video is finished, go and find a quiet area, sit down, breathe nice and long and slow and deep. All right, you have a good day.